Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. Brandon again. Today, I'm going to be attempting the Sorinex Pops Lockout Challenge, which was posted by Sorinex, obviously. And Richard Soren, back in the day, pulled 1,331 pounds in a rack pull using a mixed grip and a conventional stance with no straps or anything like that. He threw out a challenge to anyone who could meet or beat that or even just participate for the highest total. He would give you a cash prize. Now, I'm going to link both the Instagram and YouTube videos kind of explaining the rules and what it is in the description box below. Truth be told, I don't expect to get anywhere close to that, and even if I could, I don't think I have enough weights to do it, but I thought it'd be something fun to do, and I don't often participate in these types of challenges because they're so counterproductive to my normal just methodology of training. You know, things like double your body weight for as many reps as possible squats. That would wreck me and set me back probably for the course of a week. But in this particular challenge, just working up to like a heavy rack pull, I don't think it's going to be too taxing, probably because I won't be able to work up that high, but just the range of motion is so small and it's not going to be really that offsetting to my normal programming that I'm going to go ahead and train after and just complete my normal training around it. But we'll give it a go and see what we get. So let's go ahead and get after it. All right, so I think things have been going okay. We're at 270 kg, which is just under 600 pounds now. It's not very taxing, but it's kind of surprising about, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be very heavy because it's not moving very far. It's a very short range of motion. It's a strong part of your lockout, but it's starting to get a little bit heavy, so I'm going to throw on a belt now, and we're just going to continue to jump in about 50 kg increments, which is roughly 110 pounds each time, and we'll keep going until I run out of reds or until I can't do that, and then we'll start throwing on other change plates. All right, so we're jumping to 320 kilos, which is like 700 pounds, which is more than I've ever actually deadlifted. But again, being just a couple inches for the lockout, I should still be able to do this. I put on my belt last time, as I mentioned. Haven't actually clasped it yet, so I find that just having my belt on in general helps me brace a little bit better. I'm going to try to hold off on clasping it until maybe after this set. I did throw on some actual clips on the bar just because when I'm setting the bar down, the weights tend to shift a little bit, and as they get more and more on there, it becomes more of a pain in the butt to push them in closer to the collar. So I'll throw on some clips, and they don't weigh that much, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. So let's try 700. All right, so that was definitely heavier, so I went ahead and added, of course, more red. So it's up to 815 pounds, which is like 370 kilos. As part of that, that is the last of my reds. So I think because the last one was actually pretty heavy, I'm going to try to clasp my belt this time. I'm not going to use chalk yet, but I have a thinking if I don't get this, I will probably try to get chalk and do it again. So we'll see how 815 pounds go. So that's not going anywhere, and it's weird because it doesn't necessarily feel heavy. I don't think in my mind that I'm not going to get the lift, but it just doesn't move. So I'm going to drop the weight down a little bit and just see if I can get it moving, because maybe these jumps of 110 pounds each time isn't really helping. So I'll drop the weight down a little bit, see if we can do it, and then maybe try to go back up. We'll see. All right, so that went better. I used chalk, in case you couldn't tell. Took off the sweatshirt, but I dropped the weight 20 kilos from the last attempt. So I was 350 kg or 772 pounds. So let's try to work back up and let's try to get that 370. All right, so that actually moved. I was really surprised. I now know what it's like to pull sumo with people who have trouble breaking the floor, or in this case with a rack pull, I guess breaking the straps, because I didn't think it was going to move, but once it started to move, it moved fairly well, considering it was still very, very heavy, 815 pounds. Just for comparison, my best pull from the floor ever is like 655 with a deadlift bar. My deadlift is not one of my best lifts. So jumping over 160 pounds, that's pretty good. I'm going to try to go up a little bit, but I honestly don't think there's much left. I don't think I have the strength to do any more. And on top of that, I still want to train today, so I don't want to necessarily mess anything up. But that's what's interesting about this so far is, even though this is really heavy and I'm struggling and I'm at or close to exceeding my 1 rep max here, it's not overly taxing where I'm not going to be able to complete my workout. And I definitely know it's not going to screw me up where I'm not going to have to, recover for several days after this. So we'll try to add a little bit more weight, but I don't really have much expectations for that. So let's get after it. Yikes. So that was 860 pounds, I think. Probably should have jumped 50 pounds, but I think I'm going to give it one more go and then probably call it quits from there. So let's see what happens. That is not happening. I quit. It's over. It's done. But I still hit 815 pounds or whatever. I'm happy with that. I didn't expect to hit a ton of weight. I'm glad I got up to 800 and used all my reds. I wasn't expecting to get that high. I would really love to see some other people do this, especially those who have good deadlifts, because I don't. And I really think that some people could crush some really impressive numbers. And like I said, it's an easy challenge because I'm going to go ahead and do my squat training now because I feel great. So hopefully you guys will see this and you'll do it. You'll attempt it. Make sure you send it to me if I don't see it. But I'll be checking the Sorinex hashtag of Pops Lockout Challenge anyway, just to see what other people are doing, because I think it could be a fun, easy challenge for most people and it won't disrupt your training. In the meantime, as always, thanks for watching and we'll check you next video.